realized that when I actually put my thingy on, when I set this up, it said I was going to come on in 6 hours, but no, I'm here now. So hopefully some people will be around. I didn't actually get a chance to sort of put this out there to say I was going to be here going live, but I am. So it's a surprise. So hopefully some people will pop in and ask some questions. And then we can get some answers coming in for everyone. So just trying to make this. There we go. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. For anyone who's going to watch this from the beginning, like I was saying, there's a couple of people in the house. Welcome. I did realize that when I put it on, it said that coming on in like 6 hours, but I was coming on now. Hey Ashwini, good to see you. How are you doing? Hey La, good to see you. Welcome to the live. I hope you're all doing great. And yeah, so I am going to be here for an hour and a half maximum. It's just been really busy with work, and we've got the whole full moon energy still. But let's check in to see what messages and get into the answers, answering people quickly, because there's a lot of people coming in with questions. So we're going to start with La. Hey, beautiful. I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing? Feeling pretty energized actually with this full moon, and I was saying that to members as well. Normally, it's like I struggle to sleep like during, the full moon, but the last couple of days, I've just slept flat out. But I've realized that we're clearing a lot in dream space as well. So, it's just really powerful. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized. So anyway, your question, may I get any messages from my DM? Okay. Sending love to you too. Thank you for being here. And thank you so much, everyone, for the likes. It really helps the channel to go out there. Okay, so we're going to start with a message for you from your divine masculine from Secrets of the Soul to see what they're wanting to say to you. Thank you, angels. What is Lara's divine masculine wanting to say? Okay, so first message that has come out from your divine masculine, they're saying to you, my soul knows your soul, we are one. So it's a beautiful message. This is about that fact that you are one. Your soul, you've got the powerful connection. So that's what your divine masculine is saying to you. And then there's also the message saying, I live first because I can't stand to see you walk away from me. So your divine masculine is also saying to you, this is coming through from the soul, sort of from their higher self to let you know why your divine masculine may have walked away. That it was because there was a part of him that was scared, that you would leave him because of his own fears, things that he needed to work through and release as well. It could be to do with abandonment issues, things from the past, or maybe past hurts in other relationships. So it's something that he's needing to work through during this time that you are not together in the physical, but you're one, you're always together anyway. And he's also saying to you, I'm afraid that one day you will walk away from me. So wow, how powerful. Two cards showing you what it is that is actually that your divine masculine has been struggling with. That fear that you may walk away from him. That's why he walked away first. It's something that he's needing to deal with, and now he's saying to you, I'm afraid that one day you walk away from me. So this is a fear that he has, and I feel it's like a fear that is like deep within, even if he may not say that to you or show that to you. It's really coming through strongly in two different cards. So it's something that he's working through. So that's what you're being shown here. The other card that came out is the B, my promise of communication. So your divine masculine is promising you that, when the time is right, when he's worked through the things that he's needing to work through, he is going to come forward and he will communicate. I feel he's still healing, whatever those wounds are that are to do with fear of you, fear of rejection or fear of you walking away from him, fear of abandonment. And he's saying to you, but once I heal those things and work through what I need to work through, I am going to come forward. The B, you may be seeing bees, if whether it's, in person or online, or in a magazine, whatever. But that's that promise of communication. So he's showing you that he will communicate. So let's see what else he's also saying. Thank you, angels. What else does Lars Divine Masculine want to say today? Okay, so cards that have come out. So first one, we've got change. So he's saying to you, I am working on changing my life and bettering myself so I can become the person that I'm truly meant to be for myself and for us. So he's letting you know that right now he's working on that. You know, that's about healing himself, healing his wounds as well. And he's saying to you, that's what he's working on, changing his life and bettering himself so that he can become the person that he's truly meant to be for himself and for the both of you. So that's what he's wanting you to know. So this is all about that change that is happening for your divine masculine. Also saying to you numbers. I've noticed that I keep seeing numbers that seem to follow me around, such as 1111, 333, 444, and 555. I'm starting to think that they are trying to tell me something. So he's starting to notice those numbers. You know, when you're noticing those numbers, that's all about awakening. You know, and he's saying to you, I'm noticing those numbers. You know, so he's letting you know that he is seeing the numbers that are showing him that, you know, you two belong together, or, you know, opening him up to seeing things that he had never seen before when it comes to his own awakening. And the last message is promise. Here is my promise to you. I am coming home. I am preparing and doing what I need to do for myself at the moment so I can be able to come home. So he's letting you know that right now he's doing what he needs to do. You know, the healing, the releasing was holding him back, you know, his fears. And he's saying to you, but I'm promising you that I'm coming home. So that's the messages that he has for you, the B for communication, and also a promise that he is going to come home when it comes to the perfect time for him to do so. But he's working on himself so he can then be able to do so. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was La. Hey Malapel, good to see you. So your message is, hi Sandra, what are next actions of Gemini towards me in the near future? So let's see. Let's bring in the Wise Dog Tarot. Thank you, angels. What are Gemini's next actions towards Malapel in the near future? In the near future, what messages are coming through? Okay, so the cards that have come out. So first of all, we've got the Justice card. And the Justice card, as you can see there, you know, with the scales, this is about fairness and things, you know, sort of things falling into place. So you are being shown here that, you know, he may be dealing with certain things and releasing certain things. It could be in his life, you know, to really bring in more of that justice, you know, things that needed to be released for him to be able to move forward. This is about maybe certain contracts, or maybe if he's in a karmic situation, those things falling away so that he can then be able to move forward. You know, this is sort of like justice when it comes to your journey, things that help things to move forward on your journey. So that's the first card that has come out. The next one that we have, we've got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, you know, this is really about him being able to sort of, I feel this is more about working through releasing. You know, he may have had sort of like this defensiveness energy coming through, you know, being defensive because he's still having to deal with certain things, but he is going to release that, you know, to then be able to move forward. This is something that he's got to deal with, you know, to be able to let go of that so he can move forward towards this life with you. And then the last cards that we've got, we have here, this is also the Three of Wands, and this is the card of planning. You know, and what we're being shown with this card is that there are two wands behind this dog here, and it's sort of carrying that wand in its mouth. This is about moving forward, you know, planning for that life with you, his divine feminine. It's like the wand that he's chosen of the life that he is desiring to have, and he's leaving everything else behind. So there is the justice that is coming in, the fairness coming in to help things to move forward. This, I feel, is help that he's getting from the divine, you know, to really sort of bring in like karmic endings for things to move forward. And that is going to help him to release that defensiveness as well. And then moving forward towards this life with you, leaving behind the things that no longer serve him, to then be able to come forward. So this is about planning, for that future with you, that life with you, and then taking those steps to come forward. So keep trusting in divine timing, because everything is happening in divine timing. So you asked, what are his steps towards you? Let's just see what other messages are coming through. Thank you, angels. Gemini steps towards in the near future. Wow, really jumping out there. Okay, so it's those two. So we've got here focused and perseverance. So this is powerful. So he's showing you that he's focused on moving forward and he's persevering. Even if things may be difficult, he's not giving up. He's continuing to keep moving forward. And he's saying to you, focus. I am currently focused on sorting out my life so I can get to the point at which I'm ready and able to be with you. So there are things that he's still working through, but he's getting ready. He's focused. He knows where he wants to go. That was the card that came out of the dog holding that wand. It's like he's chosen this life that he wants to move forward to, that life with you, and he's focused on that. But he's still sorting out things in his life. There's still certain things that he needs to work through, and so that he can get to that point at which he's ready and able to be with you. So those are the messages coming through. And we also have perseverance. I am struggling to release fearful thoughts, habits, and programming, but I'm working on it and I will prevail. So he's showing you that, it's not easy, the life that he's always been used to. And he struggles with that, to let go of that, but he's not giving up. So these steps towards you are of being focused and also of, of not giving up, even if it is difficult for him, but he is persevering. So those are the messages coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, and then we've got Emily G. Are there any messages coming through for me in regards to love and traveling? So let's see. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Emily when it comes to love and traveling? What messages are coming through for Emily? Okay, so what the angels are saying to you here. So first of all, we've got, wow, powerful cards. Pay attention to the signs. So I feel these are messages for both of them. Maybe you're getting signs about somewhere to travel to. Maybe there's somewhere that you're thinking of and thinking, shall I go there? And you see like an ad somewhere, an advert about that place. It's like you are being given signs, but it may be in a different way. Pay attention to the signs in relation to travel, to guide you on that path. They can come in all sorts of different ways. Maybe you hear someone talking about a certain place, and and that will be your sign to go there. It's about listening to your intuition, but also listening to the signs and the messages that are coming in when it comes to that. So they're saying to you, pay attention to the signs in relation to travel. They're also saying to you here, the doors are opening. So when it comes to the love that you are desiring, the doors are opening, to help you to move forward. When it comes to that travel that you're desiring to do, listen to your heart is a message that's really coming through as well. And follow your heart. Wherever it is that you feel that you're wanting to go to, then go for it. The doors are open. The angels are saying the doors are open for you to do that. You just have to follow your heart and take, the steps that you need to take. And they're also saying to you steps forward. So I feel that they're saying to take the steps forward when it comes to travel. Go for it. The doors are open. Do it. That's the message that's coming through. But I also feel that they're saying to you here, the doors are open when it comes to the love that you are desiring, and steps forward are happening. Even if you may not be seeing it yet in the physical, but steps forward are happening. Energetically, there's a lot that is happening energetically. So they are saying to you, steps forward are happening and everything will come in for you at the perfect time. But also, I feel they're saying to you, when it comes to travel, for example, take the steps that you need to take to move things forward. Maybe you need to book something, or you need to start looking into going somewhere. Do that for yourself, what your heart is guiding you to do. But everything is opening up. And when it comes to love, you are manifesting your perfect partner. So they are letting you know that you're manifesting your perfect partner. They are going to come in. Maybe they'll come in whilst you are on the travel. Who knows? You may bump into your divine masculine or that perfect partner that is meant to come into your life at this time. So go for it. That's the big message that I'm really getting. The doors are open when it comes to both. So take the steps forward that you need to take, to move things forward. When it comes to love, know that you're manifesting your perfect partner and they are going to come in the perfect time. So just keep trusting and, enjoy yourself, enjoy life. Do the things that your heart is guiding you to do. Travel to wherever your heart is guiding you to. And, be in your joy. And at the right time, it's all just going to fall into place. So those are the messages that they have for you. I hope that helps. Okay. Hey, Sarish, good to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, this is one of my tops. He actually says, you can't see it properly, but angels are with you. That's what it says there. So thank you so much. It's from my med shop. But yeah, because I have to put my camera horizontally, you can't see the whole thing. But yeah, I love it. Okay, Sonia, hey, beautiful. Could I please have a message from my DM and angels? So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Sonia today? What messages are coming through for Sonia? Okay, so the angels are saying to you as well, the doors are open. So, doors are open when it comes to the things that you are desiring, when it comes to this love, and I feel this is a message for all divine feminines when the message keeps coming in again and again, it's a message for everyone. And especially now, we are sort of now in the age of Aquarius, like properly, and, change is coming in. Change is happening. There's a lot that is happening energetically to move things forward. So they're saying to you, the doors are open. So really beautiful. They are also saying to you here, trust in miracles. So doors are open, trust in miracles. Trust that everything will fall into place in the most miraculous ways for you. So it's just about trusting in miracles and then see the miracles happen. They're also saying to you changes in family situation, which is powerful, so this can be change in your divine masculine coming in, your living situation, your family situation, from you being, in solitude by yourself, for example. I mean, you may be with family, or other people, but then, that family situation changing for you to be with your divine masculine. So they are saying to you changes in family situation, the doors are open for this to come in, because they're also saying to you your dreams of having a family are real. So the dreams that you have of having a family, they are real, and you are going to have changes in family situation as well. So beautiful messages coming through. And like the message that came through as well just now, you are manifesting your dream relationship. So they are showing you that that relationship is coming, and I feel this is also another message for all divine feminines. You're manifesting your dream relationship. They are coming in. I think the other one was your perfect partner, but it is the same sort of message. So this is about the doors opening towards love. So they are showing you that you're manifesting your dream relationship. Really beautiful. It's all going to come in for you. And a message from your DM. So we'll do from Secrets of the Soul. Thank you, angels. What does Sonia's divine masculine want to say to Sonia today? Okay, so don't ever let me go is the first message coming through from your divine masculine, saying, don't ever let me go. I desire to have this life with you. I am going to get there. Don't ever let me go. And the angels are saying to you, you are manifesting your dream relationship. It is coming in. He is also saying to you, you hold the secrets of my soul. So that's about that beautiful soul connection that is there between the two of you, saying to you, hold the secrets of my soul. And I didn't know what I was doing then. So your divine masculine, I feel that he's thinking about things and, and he's really saying to you, I didn't know what I was doing then, and the way that I acted, the things that I said, walking away, I didn't know what I was doing then. But, I feel there's change happening within him and he's starting to see things differently. So he's saying to you, I didn't know what I was doing then, but things are changing now. So thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through from Sonia's divine masculine? What is he wanting to say? So any other message coming through? Thank you, angels, from Sonia's divine masculine. The other one that had jumped out was the credits. So this is also credits for you from the angels for the work that you are putting in. So your divine masculine is saying to you growing up. So this is what explains why he was saying to you, I didn't know what I was doing then, because he is growing up now. He's starting to see things differently. During this time of us being apart, I am growing up and changing my ways. I'm no longer the person that I used to be. So that's what he's wanting you to know. He's also saying to you guidance. I am following the guidance that I am receiving, and it is leading me directly to you. So he is being guided on his path. And the guidance, the signs, synchronicities, his heart, everything is guiding him to you. So that's what he is saying to you. And he's also saying to you, aroused. And he's saying, I get so aroused when I think about your beautiful body. I miss kissing, touching, holding, and making love to you. I really want you back in my life. So your divine masculine wants you back in his life, and he's letting you know this. He gets aroused when he just thinks about you and your beautiful body, and he's working towards this life with you. And you are manifesting that dream relationship. So everything is falling into place. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Sonia. Hey, Lucia, good to see you. Happy full moon to you too. What is Amit thinking and feeling and realizing about us? Channeled message from 3D and 5D. Thank you, angels. What is Amit feeling and thinking about him and Ashwini? What is he thinking and feeling? Okay, so this will be 5D because these are messages from his soul. So he's saying to you, I won't hurt you again. So, this is what he's thinking about the things that have happened, the way that he's hurt you before. And he's saying to you, I won't hurt you again. And he's also saying to you here, the stag, my promise to you. So he is giving you that promise of that life together, saying to you, when you see a stag, where you see it online or wherever you may see it, maybe in person, that is his promise to you. Promise that he is going to come forward in the right divine timing. So that's what he's wanting you to know. So thank you, angels. What else is Amit wanting to say in the 3D to Ashwini as well? So he's saying to you, release. And he's saying, I'm currently working on releasing my karmic entanglements and everything else that needs to be released from my life before I can be with you. So these are things that need to go. First he needs to be free from these things, from the karmic situation that he's in, his karmic entanglements, and everything else that he needs to release first to then be with you. And he's working on that. That's what he's letting you know. He's also saying to you here, divine connection. And he's saying there is something different and special about our love. It is a divine connection that is ordained and protected by the Creator. So this is about him knowing that there's something powerful and special about this connection that he has with you. And that's what he's saying to you. Also saying to you, fresh eyes. Since our separation, I've started seeing things from a different perspective. My eyes are opening up to a whole new world that I never knew existed before. So he's showing you that he's going through awakening and change. He is starting to see things differently. It may take time, because there's a lot that he needs to work through. But, he is changing his view and perspective and the way that he looks at everything, including this love with you. He's also saying to you, beautiful. And he's saying you are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I hope you realize just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. What a beautiful message. So he's saying to you, don't ever change. Just be yourself, your true, authentic self. I love you for who you are as you are. And he hopes that you realize just how beautiful you are. And he's also saying to you, divine timing. So it's a reminder that it is all in divine timing when it comes to your journey. The universe has got us when it comes to our love. We will be together again in the right divine timing. So continue to trust in divine timing for everything to fall into place and come in at the right time. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, Lucia, hey, beautiful. Wanted to ask if Charlie will take action after this past argument conversation. It seems he doesn't fully take accountability, only says sorry with zero actions, not good enough. So let's see what, so wanted to ask if Charlie will take action after this past argument. Okay, I'm not sure what action you're expecting him to take, maybe to move forward and say that he's sorry and but you say sorry with zero action. I think the message I'm really getting for you here is that, on this journey, it's important to release any expectations, to just really sort of let go of expectations and let everything fall into place the way that it is meant to. When you're expecting something, you expect him to act a certain way, you expect him to say sorry in a certain way, all that will happen is that if that doesn't happen, then you get disappointed. You feel like things are not, why is he not doing this? Because you're expecting him in your mind to do certain things. So it's about releasing that expectation, and just let go of trying to make things happen a certain way or expect things to happen a certain way. And he's obviously dealing with something. For him to act the way that he's acting, I don't know what the argument was about, but he is going through something and dealing with something. So it's about understanding that everyone has got their own perspective of the world, of everything that they are doing, and they are dealing with things from what is going on within them. And, if it's something that he's doing, then this is about him. It's not about you. So let him work through his own stuff to then be able to move forward in the way that he can with his own view and perspective of the world. So let go of those expectations, because when he doesn't do what you expect him to do, you just get discouraged, which is why you are saying, he doesn't take full accountability and only says sorry with zero action. So you're expecting him to take certain actions, and when that doesn't happen, then you get discouraged, or you get upset, and all these things. So you have to come back to yourself and really sort of work through that as well for yourself, and then just let it all flow. So that's a message that's just coming through for you. So you're asking if he will take action after this argument. So let's see what messages are coming through. Thank you, angels. Would Charlie take action after this argument with Lucia? Would Charlie take action after this argument with Lucia? What messages are coming through? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. Okay, so the first card that we have, so we've got here the Knight of Cups, which is a beautiful card, actually, and this is about that love that he has for you. Look at that dog there with the heart, with that sort of glass or cup with the heart in there. That's about the love that he has for you. So he knows that he has this love for you. It's like it's right there in front of his eyes. He feels that, he knows that. And, it's the Knight of Cups. This is about him holding that cup of love for you. So no matter what this argument was all about, he feels that love for you, and he holds that cup of love for you. Even if he may not take the action that you are wanting him or expecting him to take, but it's like that love is right there in front of his face all the time. So it's just a reminder that he has this love for you, but let it all flow in the way that it is meant to. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about fate and destiny. So I feel you're being shown that fate and destiny has got this. Things will fall into place at the time that it is meant to, and he will as well move forward to you. But there are lessons to be learned. That's the message coming through for him and for you. Right now, even this argument, maybe ask yourself, what am I learning from this argument? What am I learning about myself? Always bring everything back to you. He's learning certain things as well, but that's what will help you to work through things as well for yourself. But also he is learning certain things. But Wheel of Fortune is about things moving forward. So I feel he will move forward. He will take the action that you're desiring him to take, but it may not be in the way that you expect it to happen. So just let it all flow is the message coming through. We also have the star that has come out. So there's hope for the future. It's like, he's sort of looking at that star of that life with you, and, moving forward to sort things out after this argument. So there is hope of him coming forward and sorting things out with you. So that's the energy that's really coming through. So let's see what he wants to say to you as well after these arguments. Thank you, angels. What is Charlie wanting to say to Lucia after this argument? So let's see what messages are coming through. So He's saying to you, let's forgive each other and start again. So, how powerful is this? When it comes to that, maybe you need to forgive as well. Think about everything that happened, what was said. Maybe there's a part that you need to forgive. Maybe you need to let go and forgive, the fact that so many times it's happened and he doesn't take accountability. He doesn't take those actions. This is something that is there with you that you may need to release. So, he's also working on that forgiveness of himself and of you as well with this argument, and he's saying to you, and this is coming through from his higher self, from the soul, and he's saying to you, let's forgive each other and start again. So it's really about letting go of this is happening, this one has done this, and really forgiving to be able to start again. And he's also saying to you, I look at your picture to feel close to you when I feel far away. So even when this argument has happened, he's there looking at your picture. Like I said, with a dog, it's like that love that he feels for you is right there in his face all the time. He's thinking about you, and everything. He feels that love is like all there despite the argument. So he's looking at your pictures to feel close to you. He's also saying to you, I am returning to you. So he will take the action. Just don't get into expectation of it being a certain way, but he will return to you, and I feel that he will come to apologize because he's saying let's forgive, and let that go and start afresh. So that's the message coming through for you. So you're being shown that he is going to take the action. Just let it be the way that it is meant to be. Let it flow and release any expectations. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, Sarish, hey, beautiful. I am very well, thank you. Can I please get current messages from Brandon and guidance from the angels? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Sarish today? What messages are coming through as guidance for Sarish? So, first of all, we've got here, wow. So it's interesting. So you've got changes are happening to benefit you. I'm just like, it's interesting because you've got two cards to do with changes. Your life is changing and changes are happening to benefit you. So, whatever changes, you may be going through certain changes now. It may be in your 3D worlds, work, or whatever, moving house, I don't know, something is happening. Or if it's not coming yet, it's coming. And whatever those changes are, they're happening to benefit you. I feel this is very much about your own life. So, if there are no changes happening now, they are coming in and they're happening to benefit you. So it's about flow and acceptance as well. I've talked about this on the community page with the changes that we are all facing, at this time or over the coming year and years, really. And they are also saying to you, rapid manifestation and change. So you are manifesting rapidly, especially the more we are growing on this journey and moving more into our true power. It's literally you think about things and they happen. I don't know if anyone else is seeing that, but for me, it is happening all the time. So I really have to be in this place of, getting away from negative thoughts or whatever, because that will come in rapidly too. So, rapid manifestation and change. So you are manifesting your dream life. So they are showing you here that you're manifesting your dream life and changes are coming in, and this may be with your divine masculine. It could be in other areas of your life. But, there is rapid manifestation and change, and you are manifesting your dream life. So it's all coming in for you. Trust and have faith. So what is Brandon wanting to say to Sarish today? Thank you, angels. What is Brandon wanting to say? What is Brandon wanting to say to Sarish today? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through? Okay, so the cards that have come out, my soul knows your soul, we are one. So beautiful message. And that's that message about the two of you being that one soul. And he's saying to you, my soul knows your soul, we are one. We also have here, I run away when all I really want to do is run into your arms and breathe you in. This is when I start to question my own behavior. So he's saying to you, all he just wants to do is to run into your arms. But then he runs away, or, maybe it's not running away, running, but it's actually not coming forward and opening up properly and telling you how he really feels, that he just wants you to be near you. He just wants you in his arms. He wants to breathe you in. So he's saying to you, it makes him question his own behavior about why he's acting like that. And as always, it's not about you, it's about him. Why he's not moving forward properly and telling you how he truly feels. So he is thinking about these things and questioning his own behavior. We also have awakening that has come out. The love that we share has brought major changes in my life. It is awakening me to the truth of who I really am. So he's showing you that he is awakening to the truth of who he really is. And that's going to help him to move forward. We also have determination. That there are many obstacles in my way, but I will not stop fighting for our love. So he's showing you that he's fighting for this love with you. And despite whatever obstacles of his own fear, wounding, things that he needs to deal with in his 3D world, trauma, whatever it is that he's dealing with, those obstacles that are in the way, karmic situation, but he will not stop fighting for this love. And he's also saying to you, freedom. I am doing what I need to do to find my freedom. I am freeing myself from all that holds me back from being with you. So he's showing you he is working on it. He's doing what he needs to do to find his freedom so that he can move forward towards you. So you are manifesting your dream life. Trust everything to come in with Brandon at the perfect time. He is moving forward and things are moving forward as well for you. So trust and have faith. I hope that helps. Okay, so we're going to do one more and then we're going to go because I see I've got some donations. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated. Hey there, Ivan. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Can I get can I get one angel message? Okay, let's see what messages are coming through. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Ivan? Whether it's going to be one angel message or more. What messages are coming through for Ivan? What does Ivan need to know today? Okay, so we've got a few messages that have come out for you. So the angels are saying to you, love and support is all around you. So they're letting you know that you are loved beyond measure and you are being supported, when it comes to all areas of your life. The angels are there with you. So love and support is all around you. And then we also have here success and financial gain. So they're saying to you, there is success coming in for you. This is a time of change to help bring in great things. The more you are moving forward on your spiritual path, letting go of all the things that have been holding you back and staying in that place of positivity. So they're saying to you, there is success and financial gain coming in. So I feel a change coming in as well when it comes to finances for you. So really beautiful. And they are also saying to you, ask the angels for support, for the support you need. So whenever you need support in any area of your life, just ask the angels for support because they're all around you, ready to support you. So just ask them for that support. They are also saying to you, rapid manifestation and change. And I talked about this before. You are manifesting rapidly, and this is going to bring in success and financial gain for you. But, stay positive. It's a message coming through because you are manifesting rapidly. But I also feel change coming in for you, positive change coming in. And they're saying to you, it's all coming in. Trust in miracles. So they're saying trust in miracles. Great things are coming in for you. So just stay in the place of knowing that something big and great is coming in for you and trusting in that miracle to come in. So I really hope that helps. Really beautiful messages. Good to see you on here. Okay, so I'm just going to jump down a bit and then I'll come back. So DK, thank you so much for that donation. Beautiful. So the message that you have, any messages from RR. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for DK from RR? What messages are coming through for DK? Wow, from RR. What messages are coming through for DK from RR as well? Thank you, angels. Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out. So first message that we have here is, like the sun, you are my true happiness and the only light that warms me in my currently dark world. So DK is saying RR is saying to you, you are this warmth, you are like the sun, you are his true happiness. And I feel he's going through some stuff right now. and as he's going through stuff, it could be the dark night of the soul, things that are going on, maybe even in his 3D world, so he feels that he's in a place where it's like his currently dark world, but just connecting with your energy, rethinking of you. You are that sunshine and his true happiness, so he is in this place where he's wanting to change things to move forward towards the sun. When it's cold and the sun comes out, you want to be in the sunshine. So this is something that he is working towards, to be with you. And he's also saying to you, I can't believe the years that I've wasted away from you. So he thinks about this. You are his sunshine, his happiness. And he's saying to you, I can't believe the time and the years that I've wasted away from you. So this is something that he thinks about, when he's thinking about you. And he's also saying to you, my heart hurts when I'm without you. When my heart hurts when I'm without you, and skips a beat when I'm with you. With you and without you, since I met you, I now know that I'm really alive. So he's saying to you, his heart just skips a beat when he's with you and when he's not with you, and he's just really felt a change happening within him, that he now really feels that he's alive. Even if he may not be with you, that connection is still there. It's like it changed something when it comes to him. And that's what he is really saying. He's also saying to you, let's forgive each other and start again. So this is something that he's thinking about, to forgive each other about the things that happened in the past, what he may have done, forgive himself as well for what happened in the past, and start again. So he is wanting to start again with you, to move forward towards that happiness and that warmth that comes from you. I will text you soon. So he's letting you know that he is going to text you. He is going to move forward, because this is what he's desiring. He feels like his world is dark and he doesn't want to be there without you. And, he wants that warmth that comes from you and that happiness with you, that love. And he's saying to you, I will text you soon. And the other message is coming through from him. So he's also saying to you numbers. And he's saying, I've noticed that I keep seeing numbers that seem to follow me around, such as 1111, 333, 444, and 555. I'm starting to think they're trying to tell me something. So this is about starting to open up to awakening. And he's saying to you, these numbers are saying us, they must be saying something to me. He's noticing those numbers as well. And he's saying to you, miss you. So he is missing you. That's why he feels like his world is dark and, cold, and he wants that warmth of being with you as well. I miss you, your smile, your body, and everything about you. I miss our talks, hanging out, and spending time with you. I really miss you. So he wants you to know that he's missing you. You are on his mind, and he wants to change his life so that he can be with you, which is why he's saying to you, I will text you soon. He's also saying to you, questioning. I am beginning to question a lot of my beliefs, the things that I was taught, and many of the things that I considered to be my truth for a very long time. So this again is that message of awakening. It's 10 people watching and 10 likes. So this is about power coming in. He is starting to get more into his power. It's just 10 to 11, all at the same time. 11 people and 11 likes at the same time. So this is about that awakening. He was saying as well, that's why I was guided to those numbers. That's why they came up like that. I'm starting to see these numbers. He is awakening. He's questioning, things about life, the things that he had been taught all his life and what he believed to be his truth. So he's really showing you here, and with the support of those numbers coming in, that he is awakening. And he's also saying to you, universe, I'm calling upon the universe and asking for help. I trust that the universe will bring us back together again at the right time. So he's showing you here that as he's awakening, he's starting to open up to that connection with the universe, the creator, the higher power, however way he may see that, but he's opening up to that connection with the higher power. That's helping him to start to see things differently. And he's saying to you, he's asking for that help, asking for help so that the two of you can come together. There are things that he needs to release, things that he needs to work through first. But he's saying to you, I'm asking for help so that the universe will bring us back together again at the right time. And it is what happens on this journey is all in God's hands. So, everything will fall into place at the right time. But he is moving forward. He's working on himself. He is desiring this life with you. And he is working towards communicating, texting you, bringing in that communication to move things forward. So really beautiful messages coming through. I love the power that came in with those numbers as well. When he came out with the message saying that I'm seeing the numbers, So he's really showing that there is that awakening that is happening and he is working towards a life with you. I really hope that helps. Really beautiful. And thank you again for that donation. Okay, and then we've got Shannon. Thank you so much, beautiful, for the donation. May I have messages from my DM, please? Okay, so let's see. Thank you, angels. What is Shannon's divine masculine wanting to say to Shannon? What is the Shannon's divine masculine wanting to say today? What messages are coming through from Shannon's divine masculine? Okay, so the cards that have come out. So we've got here, first of all, I know what I want to say to you, but the words don't come out right. So he's saying to you, there are certain things, you may be communicating, but there are certain words that you just can't quite, put together and have the right words to say to you. There are things that he's wanting to say, but the words are not quite coming out right. So I feel this is something that he's working on, to be able to communicate clearly and not sort of mess things up and say the wrong thing. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to say the right words. So he's letting you know that that is what he is working on for himself. He's also saying to you, I'm wiser now. So he's showing you that there is a difference now between, the person that he was and who he is today. He's growing, he's changing, and he is wiser now. He's starting to see things differently from the way that he saw things before. So he's letting you know that he's wiser now. And the other cards that have come out, so he's saying to you, first of all, separation. And he's saying, hard as it may be for me to be apart from you, I am in fact healing and growing up during this time, which is why he's wiser now. And during this time of separation, I trust that the same is happening for you too. Separation is in fact a blessing in disguise for us. So he's saying to you, during this time, he's growing up. He is healing as well. And he's now wiser. He's learned lessons from things that have happened in the past, but he's also growing up within himself and also, from the person that he was. And so he's saying to you, separation is in fact a blessing in disguise for us because it is helping the both of you to grow. He's also saying to you here, inspiring. And he's saying, you have helped me more than you even realize by inspiring me to do better and more positive. You have helped me more than you even realize by inspiring me to do better and make positive changes in my life. So you're inspiring him and he's making those positive changes, and that's what he's saying to you. I'm moving forward, I'm growing up, I'm healing, and and I'm making positive changes in my life, and you're inspiring him by you being in your power as a divine feminine, living your life joyfully, working on the things that you're working on, doing your own healing to be where you are today. You're inspiring him. So that's what he's saying. He's also saying to you, steps forward. And he's saying, you may not be able to see it yet because he's not quite opening up and telling you everything, but you may be seeing some changes as well. But he's saying to you, you may not be able to see it yet, but know that I am moving towards you because each day I'm making steps forward in my own life, and every step forward is a step closer to you. So there is a lot of messages about him moving forward, about him making those steps forward, to you. And that's what he's saying. So every day he's taking steps forward in his own life. And as he does that, those are steps that are getting him closer to coming to you. So I feel this is also about working through, finding the right words and the things that he needs to do to then be able to come to you. And to finish off, he's saying to you, desire. You are everything that I have ever wanted and more. I deeply desire you in ways that you can't even imagine. So he's saying to you, he has this deep desire for you in ways that you have no idea about. I feel this is one of the things that he can't quite open up and say and find the right words to say to you. And he's working on doing that. So he's saying to you, you are everything that he's ever wanted and more. And he deeply desires you in ways you can't even imagine. So, that desire as well for you, his divine feminine, is helping him to work through the things that he needs to work through to grow up, to heal, so that he can then be able to move forward towards this life with you. So really beautiful messages. I hope that helps. Again, thank you so much for the donation. Okay, so I'm just going to go back now so that I don't miss other people. So the last person that I had was Ivan. So just going to go back to where Ivan was. Okay. So Gaming Alex, hey beautiful. Do you have any messages from my DM Christopher? Okay. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Christopher to Gaming Alex? What messages are coming through? What messages are coming through from Christopher to Gaming Alex? Wow. Okay. So really jumping out there. So the cards that have come out, so he's saying to you, I need some space. I need space sometimes. It's quite normal and there's nothing wrong with it. So he's saying to you, when he's quiet, when he's needing that space, it's quite a normal thing to do for him to work things out and process things and, for his own healing. And he's saying to you, there's nothing wrong with that. And he's also saying to you, I will call you soon. So he may need some space sometimes, but he also wants to be with you, and at the right time he'll call you. So he's saying to you, I will call you soon. I am going to make it happen. And the reason is because the same message that came through for DK, like the sun, you are my true happiness and the only light that warms me in my currently dark world. So he knows that even if he's not with you, you are his warmth, you are his sun, and and his true happiness. And he wants a life with you. Sometimes he just needs, or he's needing, the time and space to just work things out in his own life right now, and then he will call you soon. He's also saying to you, learning, and he's saying, I've been learning a great deal about myself, us, and life during our time apart. I know that I love you and that I need to heal and make various changes in my life first before we can be together again. So that's what he's saying to you. These are things that he's learning during that time that he's having that space to think about things. He's realizing all these things, including the fact that he has all this love for you, but he also needs to heal. He also needs to change certain things in his life first, be free from those things to then be with you. He's also saying to you, freedom. So there are certain things that are still holding him back that he needs to be free from. I am doing what I need to do to find my freedom. I'm freeing myself from all that holds me back from being with you. So it's something that he's working on so that he can then be free to have a life with you. He's also saying to you here, grateful. I am forever grateful for you, my love, and I look forward to telling you that in person someday soon. So he's very grateful for you, and it's something that he wants to do, to come forward to tell you in person how grateful he is for you. He's also saying to you, mission. I now understand that you and I have an important mission here together. I'm getting ready to step into my power and make things happen so we can do what we are here to do. So he knows that he's here to do bigger things and greater things with you, that you have a mission together. This is why he's healing. This is why he's needing that space to work through things and process things and heal, by himself. And he's saying to you, this is where I'm getting ready to step into my power. So he does need that space to do that, and he's working on it, growing, healing, and so that he can then, the two of you can then do what you are here to do. And he's also saying to you, best thing, you touch me and connect with me in ways that I never knew were possible, on a soul level, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You're truly the best thing that has ever happened to me. So that's something he's wanting you to know, that you are the best thing that has ever happened to him, and he knows this. So really beautiful messages. I hope that helps. Okay, so Gaming Alex, Ecotherapy, hey beautiful, sending love to you too. I hope you're well. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to pull a card for you. I don't know if you've asked a question. Let's just see. Haven't seen you in a while, so it's good to see you. I'm going to pull a message for you from the angels. I don't know if you've asked later on, but thank you so much. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for ecotherapy? What messages are coming through? Really jumping out there. Okay, so first one, you are manifesting your dream relationship. So the angels are saying to you, is coming. You're manifesting it. And I really feel this is such a powerful message coming through for divine feminines today. You know, the more you are in your power as a divine feminine, moving forward, enjoying your life, loving life, letting go of the worries about your journey, you know, being in your power, focusing on the things that you are doing in your life and staying positive, you know, and trusting that it all comes in at the right time. You are manifesting that dream relationship and it's coming in. So that's what the angels are wanting you to know today. They are also saying to you, soul family. So, you know, I feel that, you know, you're also opening up to soul family, you know, and I feel this is more in person. Maybe you're doing or going on retreats or meeting up with other people who are on the same vibration with you. Or if it's not happening, it's coming in, you know, more soul family, not just like on the channel, but I feel more in person. So I feel that this is coming in for you, you know, in a powerful way. And they're also saying to you, remember your power. So in everything that you do, you are a powerful divine being. Remember your power. That's what they're saying to you. You are very powerful and there's so much coming in for you. You know, you're manifesting your dream relationship. So in everything, remember your power. I really hope that helps. Good to see you. Okay, Ashwini. Okay, Aramangal. I would like a message from for my sister around career. She lost her job a few months ago. Let's see what's coming through. Thank you, angels. Sorry to hear your sister lost a job, but always remember that everything happens for a reason. You know, maybe it's to get her to where she's truly meant to be. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Aramangal's sister after losing her job? So let's see what the angels are saying to you. So they're saying 44, beautiful message. Angels are with you. That's the message coming through here. Angels are protecting you and showering you with love. So, you know, if your sister is watching or you are going to tell her afterwards, tell her that the angels are protecting her and showering her with love. So, you know, it's about realizing that this is part of her journey. This is part of her path. But, you know, she is protected. Even if she's lost that job, you know, she is protected. The angels are with her and they're showering her with love. And they are also saying to you, to your sister, ask the angels for the support you need. So, you know, ask your sister to speak to heaven, you know, to ask the angels for the support that she needs in finding another job, in, you know, whatever she may need support in, you know, to really sort of speak to heaven and ask for that help. And then, because, you know, you have to ask, you know, with heaven, you have to ask for what you desire. Pray, you know, and ask for what you desire, and then trust that it comes in at the right time. We also have here your physical 3D material world is being supported. So, you know, she is being supported. You know, even if she may have lost that job, her 3D world is being supported. So things are going to fall into place. That's the message coming through. You know, she will find that right job, but even right now, whilst not having that job, she is being supported. You know, her 3D world, material world is being supported, so they are supporting her. You know, the other message was that she's protected and being showered with love. So it's just about trusting that everything is going to come in at the perfect time. Trust in miracles has also come out. So ask for help and support, and then trust in miracles for everything to happen at the right time. But obviously, you know, she has to take certain steps as well, you know, to bring in what, you know, whether it's applying for a job or whatever, she has to do certain things as well. So it's about listening to her heart about what it is that she's desiring to do and taking the steps that she needs to take as well. But then, you know, to trust in miracles for the right job to come in for her. And then we also have here, see the situation with love. So rather than getting into a place of fear about it, you know, the angels are saying to you, see the situation with love. You know, what is she learning from this situation? And, you know, just coming from a place of love and not getting into fear about it. So that's what they are saying. And And the last message that came out is changes at home. So they're saying to you, there's a change that's coming in for her. Changes at home, maybe moving home or whatever it may be. There's a change that's going to come in to help things to then move forward to where she's meant to be when it comes to a job. So there is a change that's coming in for your sister. So I feel she's just being asked to take steps that she needs to take as well, but then to trust in miracles and ask heaven for help when it comes to this job situation. I hope that helps. Okay, I left South Africa and started my solo travel journey around the world. Wow, La, that's amazing. A little bit of fear, but a lot of excitement. That's really cool. I'm sending you so much love. Have fun. I mean, it can be a bit scary, but you're following your heart. You're doing what you're being guided to do. So everything is going to be okay. Where there is a lot of excitement, that shows you it's where you're meant to be. So keep moving forward and release the fear. The angels are with you, you know. Emily G, I did answer your question. Yes. It didn't get lost. No, I definitely answered your question. Desiree, hey, beautiful. What's in the near future for me and Monty's relationship? Okay, let's see. What's in the near future? Thank you, angels, for Desiree and Monty's relationship. Good to see you, Desiree. Happy New Year to you. I hope you're well. What is in the near future for Desiree and Monty's relationship? Okay, what's in the near future for Desiree and Monty's relationship? I'm sure I answered Emily G's question. I do a lot of answers, but I'm sure I answered it. You have to go back. If I haven't, then can someone let me know? But I'm sure I did. Okay. Or you can post it again, and if I see the question, I'll remember what it was. Okay, so what's in the near future? So we've got here, this is the Eight of Swords. And, this card really is about releasing fear. So the angels are saying to you, this is a time, I feel, for you to let go of any fear when it comes to this relationship, to really leave it in the hands of heaven, to not worry about it, get into fear or anxiety about it, to trust that everything will fall into place at the right time, because that is going to help your journey. And I feel that your divine masculine is also in this place of working on releasing any fears that he may be holding on to then be able to move forward. And then the other cards that have come out, so we've got here, the first one is the Six of Cups. With these cards, I always have to look properly to see what it is. So it's the Six of Cups. So that's a beautiful card. That's about the past coming back. So the angels are showing you here that he is going to come back. You are going to have that coming together again. I feel he's thinking about the life that you've had, and this is about the past coming back. So you are going to come back together when it comes to this relationship. The last card that has come out is the Page of Wands, and this is about good news. So when it comes to this relationship, the past is coming back, Monty is coming back. Trust it though to come in the right time. I really feel we have to let go on this journey. And the more you let go, you live your life, you're enjoying your life. That's when things fall into place when you least expect it. But there is good news coming in when it comes to this relationship. So powerful card is all to come through. So let's see what's coming through from Monty. Thank you, angels. What is Monty wanting to say to Desiree today? What messages are coming through? So steps forward has come out, really jumped out. So he's showing you that he's taking those steps forward to then be able to be that past that comes back. You may not be able to see it yet, but know that I am moving towards you, because each day I am making steps forward in my own life, and every step forward is a step closer to you. So, it may be things that you may not see. He may be working on himself, working on his healing bit by bit, but those are steps forward. And every step forward is a step closer to you. And he's also saying to you here, protection. And the message is, even though I've had some pretty dark days on my journey, I really feel protected and guided from above. So he's had some pretty dark days, but there is that protection for him as well on this journey. Divine connection has also come out. There is something different and special about our love. It is a divine connection that is ordained and protected by the Creator. So beautiful message about, how your journey is protected from above. And the last message is rooftops. I can't wait for the day that I'm ready and able to shout out our love from the rooftops to let everyone know just how much you mean to me. I am going to get there. So he's saying to you, I'm making those steps forward and I am going to get there. I'll be able to shout out this love from the rooftops. So he's working towards that. So trust that, at the right time, he will come back. So that's what's coming in for your relationship. I hope that helps. Okay, right, let's see. The full moon has been hitting me hard, headaches and being drained. Oh, sending you so much love, Sarish. I have to say, actually, yesterday I did have a headache. It was sort of at the back on my right side, and but it was really interesting because I went in to meditate. I didn't even actually go in to do like my own healing, but I went into meditation, and when I came out it was gone. But yeah, I do get that as well about you getting headaches from the full moon. It's the energy, it's powerful. There's a lot of things that are happening. Oh, Desiree, thank you so much about my hair. Thank you. Okay, next we've got Rachel. Hi, Sandra. What are Carrie's next actions towards me and his comic? Okay, so and his comic. I'm not quite sure what you mean about what next actions towards his comic, or so what are Carrie's next actions towards Rachel? Thank you, angels. Okay, so let's see what's coming through from the soul here. So the first message that he has for you is, I feel what you feel everywhere that you feel it. So, he feels you. He feels everything that you're feeling in your own body, and he's feeling it everywhere. I feel that this is also about getting turned on and, just sort of feeling that he wants to be with you as well. He's also saying to you, I'm learning from the situation that I'm in. So you were asking about the comic, what are his actions towards me and this comic, and he's saying to you, he's learning from the situation. So the situation that he's in with a comic, and remember, a comic, it's not something bad. I've seen, not from you, but when people talk about comic, it's like they're talking about something terrible. When they are talking about, it's like a soul teacher. Your divine masculine, anyone's divine masculine in a karmic situation, a relationship, they came in with that contract with that person for them to learn something from that situation. So it's part of their journey. We're all here working on, what our soul came here to learn and evolve and grow from. So he's saying to you here, I am learning from that situation that I'm in with the karmic partner that he's with. So he's showing you that, I feel what you're being shown is there's still lessons that he needs to learn in this situation. So he's learning from that. And when the time comes where the contract ends with the karmic partner, then things will change. So he's showing you that he's learning from it. So that means he is growing from this situation, learning what he needs to learn. And, and it's part of his journey to be there. But when the contract ends, when the soul has learned what his soul has learned, what he needs to learn, and he has learned what he needs to learn in that situation, then you'll be able to move forward. So that's what he's saying to you. So that's what's happening in the karmic situation. He is still learning what he needs to learn. And then he's also saying to you, and then there was you, ... So, he's sort of getting on with his life, living his life in the situation that he's in, and then there was you, and you came in and you changed his world. So he knows that you're the one for him, and he is going to move forward towards you, but he's just in a place where he's still learning from the situation to then be able to. And so you're asking, what are his next actions towards you? Thank you, angels. What are Carrie's next actions towards Rachel? What are Carrie's next actions towards Rachel? What's coming through from this deck? Okay, so the cards that has come out for you here. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is also a powerful card. And, this is a card that is about growth. This is a card that is about learning and growing and moving forward. So what you're being shown is that, he's growing in the situation that he's in. He's learning what he needs to learn in the situation, growing up as well because of the situation. And that learning and growing is what is going to help him to move forward towards you. So it's like a step that he has to take, in this coming situation. It's a step on his soul journey that he has to take to be there, to grow from this, to then be able to move forward. But he's showing you here that he is growing, and that growing from this situation is what will help him to move forward towards you. Thank you, angels. What else is Carrie? What does Carrie want to say about next actions towards Rachel? What does Carrie want to say about next actions towards Rachel? So first card that we've got. So a few cards have jumped out here. Lessons has come out. So again, he is showing you that he is learning from this situation. I've been learning some hard lessons recently, but I realize now that they are all coming in to help me remember who I am. So this situation that he's in is there to help him to remember who he is. And it's not an easy situation. He's been learning some hard lessons from this. And, it's helping him to remember it's helping me to remember who I am and to take control of my life, so I can make the changes and be able to live the life that I'm truly here to live. So this is also a part of him, working through taking control of his life, taking control and, getting to a place where he's strong enough and to stand up for himself. So he's learning that, to be in the place of taking control of his own life and not letting other people, tell him what to do or how to live his life. So it's part of the lessons that he's learning in this situation. So it's there to help him grow, which is going to help him to be more prepared to have this life with you. And we also have present. And he's saying to you, I am working on healing myself because I want to be present and available in every possible way when in a relationship with you. So he's working on himself, on healing, learning what he needs to learn, so that when he's in that relationship with you, he's learned all those things already. He's more present and available, whether it's mentally, spiritually, physically, he is present in that relationship. And maybe this is something that he's not been able to do. He's had to learn to do that. So that's what he is saying to you as well. And he is also saying to you vision. And he's saying, I want you to know that I'm focused on the vision of having a wonderful life with you. And I'm working towards this every day. So he has that vision of a life with you. And he is going to move forward towards that. He's working towards that every day. And every time he's learning certain things and growing, that's part of him making that way to you, his divine feminine. He's also saying to you, rooftops, I can't wait for the day that I'm ready and able to shout out our love from the rooftops, to let everyone know just how much you mean to me. I am going to get there. So he's saying to you, it's going to happen. He is going to get past all the things he needs to learn, and he's going to get there, so that he can shout out this love that he has for you from the rooftops. He's also saying to you, aroused. And he's saying, I get so aroused when I think about your beautiful body. I miss kissing, touching, holding, and making love to you. I really want you back in my life. So, he gets aroused, he thinks of you, and, he gets so turned on. And he's saying to you, I really want you back in my life. And he's also saying together, we are going to be together soon. We will love each other passionately every day, have a beautiful family together, and grow old together. So these are his dreams of that life with you. Being able to shout it out on the rooftops, to have the beautiful life with you. And he's saying to you, it is going to happen. We are going to get there, and be able to love each other passionately every day, have a beautiful family, and grow old together. So he's working towards that, and he will take the steps that you actually see at the right time. But right now, in where he is actually taking steps and learning what he needs to learn, growing, and, from that situation to then be able to move forward. I really hope that helps. Okay, so Miss Satisfied, what messages does Mark have for Bronwyn? Okay, thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Mark to Bronwyn today? Wow. Okay, so He is saying to you, the butterfly, my transformation. So you may be seeing butterflies, whether it's online, most likely, because in the UK, I know you're in the UK, it's quite cold for butterflies right now. So when you do see a butterfly, that's a sign that he is going through transformation. He's also saying to you, I look you up on social media, create fake accounts, and type your name in a search engine to see what you're up to. So, maybe you may not even be aware of this, but somehow he wants to know a bit more about what you're up to, what you're doing, it's sort of like your social life. So he is letting you know this as well. And he is also saying to you, I am returning to you. So this is something that he's working towards, something that he wants to do. He's letting you know that he's returning to you. My mind is always on you because I love you. So he may not say it to you, but you're always on his mind. His mind is on you because he loves you. And he's also saying to you, I need space sometimes. It's quite normal and there is nothing wrong. So this is about him needing the space to work things out in his own life right now, to then be able to move forward. So that's what he's saying. And he's also saying to you, everything leads me back to you. So, when he thinks about his life and everything going on, it's leading him back to you. So this is about him returning in the perfect time. Thank you, angels. What else is Mark wanting to say to Bronwyn? What else is Mark wanting to say to Bronwyn? What other messages are coming through? Okay. So he's also saying to you here, true self. And he's saying, I am going through my awakening and opening up to my true self. So he's wanting you to know that this is happening. He's going through change and awakening, and he's opening up to his true self, suffering inside. I act like all is well in my world, like I'm not bothered that you're not in my life anymore. But the truth is, I am suffering inside. I just hide it from everyone else. So, he may show like everything is okay and, or all is well and he's doing well in his life, but he is suffering inside. He may not show it to everyone or even to you, but it's something that's going on with him. So he's showing you that he is suffering inside because he's not with you. And then communication to finish off. I know it has taken me so long to break this barrier of silence that I created between us, but I need to talk to you. So, there's a barrier of silence where, he may speak every now and again, but he's not opening up, to tell you how he truly feels or what is really in his heart. And he's saying to you, I need to break this barrier of silence between us because I need to talk to you. I can't hold it in much longer. I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. So it's going to happen when you least expect it. He will open up and start to tell you everything that is going on with him. So that's what he is showing you. I hope that helps. Okay, right. Who's next? Let's see. I'm just getting past what are not questions so that I can answer as many people as possible because I have to finish in about 10 minutes. Does Alison have any intention to marry me? Okay. Let's see. Does Alison have any intention to marry me? Thank you, angels. For Farida, does Alison have any intention to marry Farida? Does Alison have any intention to marry Farida? Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so the first card that we've got, first of all, we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant really is the card of opening up to a spiritual path, really sort of being in the place of finding the true self, and learning who he truly is. I'm assuming Alison is a he. So, this is something that needs to come in for Alison to move forward on his own path, to connect more to his true self, to his true power, to then be able to, make that commitment to that life with you. So I feel that this is something that is coming in for him, opening up to who he truly is. And this needs to happen first for him to then get to that place where he can bring in that commitment, a commitment that is coming in from that place of being in his true power, from that place of knowing, what it is that he is here to do and he is wanting to do when it comes to, what he came here to do. So I feel that this is something that is needing to open up. And as he opens up to his true power and to his true path, then he can open up to that commitment as well, that commitment of moving forward and having that marriage with you. but it is something that is going to come. He is just needing to find his true self. That's what I'm really getting with this, to move forward on his own path. The next card that we've got, so we've got here the Five of Cups. And this is, as you can see, the card it's like a card of sadness. And, and what I feel you're being shown here, it's not that he's sad to not want to marry you or anything like that. But I feel that right now, Allison is focused on, maybe things that are not working out, feeling sad about life, being in that place whereby, he's feeling like, he maybe failed certain things, or, maybe even feeling that loss of not being with you. There are things that is going on in his life that he's focusing on that are, bringing in sadness. Whereas, there are these two cups up here of great things, of where he can be focusing on positivity, on seeing the blessings in his life, and the beauty of life, and the fact that that relationship with you, because there's those two cups with that light, that relationship is still there, but he is not seeing that because his focus is so much on the things that have fallen or broken, that sort of thing. So he needs to come out of this situation within himself. He needs to release that and see the other blessings in his life and realize that the love is there between the two of you. And then, he can be able to step into his true power and be able to move forward towards that commitment. So it's something that will come, but he needs to work on himself right now. That's the message that's coming through. Him wanting to marry you will come because it's something that is there for the two of you. That having that happiness and life together, it is there, and he will, get to that. But right now, his focus needs to be on himself, on getting out of this sadness and focusing on the things that are not working out. This is why the separation is there right now. He needs to find his true power, to step up into his true power, remember who he is, and walk his spiritual path to then be able to open up to that commitment. So that's what's coming through there. And then we also have here the Three of Cups. So you see, this is the card of heartache, of pain. He's in pain, and that's about not being with you. And he's focusing so much on that pain and, the things that are not working out. He does have love for you because, he's feeling the pain of not being with you. But right now, that's what his focus is on, and he needs to shift his focus. He needs to heal things of the past, to heal his pain, to then step more into his true power and walk his true path. And that will open him up to that marriage that you're asking if he has that intention of marrying you, that commitment that you are desiring. It will come in, and he will get there, but he just needs to work on himself first. So that's the messages that are coming through for you. So let's see what messages are coming through. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Allison to Farida? What messages are coming through from Allison? Wow. Okay, so he's saying to you, grateful here. And he's saying, I am forever grateful for you, my love. I look forward to telling you that in person someday soon. So he's very grateful for you. He has so much love for you. He's grateful for who you are. And I feel that, what I'm really getting as well is that there's a lot of heartache and pain in you. That's the message coming through. There's a lot of heartache and pain in you where you're feeling a lot of pain about the things that have happened. Remember that this journey is a journey of the self. So if you're still in that place of pain and anger towards him about things that happened in the past, you have to work through that. Because it's what happens within you that leads your journey. You are the divine feminine. So when you work on healing the past, releasing the pain and the anger of the things that have happened, because you lead the journey as a divine feminine, what happens within you is then what also happens for him to be able to move forward. He's so focused on that pain, but I feel you are focused on things of the past that you need to work through and heal. So that's the message that's coming through, to work on that so that your journey can move forward. I hope that resonates with you and makes sense, but that's the message that's coming through, and I have to give you that message. And he's also saying to you, best thing. And he's saying, you touch me and connect with me in ways that I never knew were possible. on a soul level, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You're truly the best thing that has ever happened to me. So for him, you are the best thing that has ever happened to him. So let go of focusing on the 3D, on the way things are in the physical, in the 3D. Work on releasing the pain, work on healing yourself, work on focusing on you, not on your divine masculine. Because the more you move forward in yourself, knowing you are the best thing that has ever happened to him, let go of the 3D, because that's going to show you the exact opposite of the way that he truly feels. And because you need to step into your power to work through things for yourself to move your journey forward. But know that for him, you're the best thing that has ever happened to him. And he's also saying to you together, we are going to be together soon. The time is going to come. But that's because he has that desire to marry you, to have that commitment with you. But things need to happen first for you and for him, for the journey to move forward. And he's saying to you, we will love each other passionately every day and have a beautiful family and grow old together. So your question about does he have that intention to marry you? Yes, he does, because he wants to have a beautiful family with you, to grow old together with you, and it will come. But the message is, for now, work on yourself. Don't focus on him, on his physical world. Focus on you. Heal what you need to heal. And that's going to change his focus as well, from focusing on the sad things and the pain and the things that happened, to help him to start to shift as well, to then move forward to facing his true path. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. With the zero manipulation, you have to know when it's just not enough and what is wrong. Okay, I'm not quite sure I understand that. I think it's a message for someone else. Okay, Yvonne, hey, beautiful. I had an argument with Rhinus about an app he got from another woman with darling and sending him hearts. He said that's nothing. She tells like that. What do you feel? Okay. I'm not quite sure I understand the question, but you had an argument about him on an app with another woman who's sending him hearts. He said that's nothing. She talks like that. Okay, so he's saying that it's nothing. The woman talks like that, and okay, what do I feel? So first of all, message coming through from the angels is that, why is it such a big thing for you that he has this conversation? There's something that is teaching you, and everything that happens on this journey is there to teach you something. So the fact that you had an argument and you got hurt by that, and on your journey, it's happening to show you a part of yourself that you still need to work on. There's still that part that feels that threatened, that feels maybe you're not good enough, or whatever it is. Think about it. I'm just giving out these messages. You have to think about what is showing you about you. The fact that, seeing that hurt you, and you then got into that argument asking, why is this happening? Why is that happening? But I feel it's happening to show you parts of yourself that you need to work on, to not be bothered by something like that. I'm not saying it's okay for him to be doing that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that it's come in on your journey for a reason, and you've seen it for a reason, because there's something that you need to work on within yourself to then, so that something like that doesn't happen again. It's teaching you something about you. So step back. That's what I feel. Step back and ask yourself, what is it showing me? What am I learning from this? Because everything that happens on this journey is teaching us something about ourselves, things that we have to work through and heal. I've been finding in the, at this time, I was saying that before, this every full moon that's happened since my awakening, I think, I can't say every single one, but quite a lot. The ones that I really sort of remember, I am up and I'm awake at like 3 in the morning, 3-4 days before, 3 days after, and during that full moon. I just wake up around 3 and I can't fall asleep. And it happened only one day, maybe 3 days before. And then the days leading up to, and on yesterday, the full moon, I've been flat out, completely flat out. but I've realized that I am dreaming a lot. I dream a lot anyway, but my dreams are very much in relation to relationships, even past relationships that I had. So it's clear that I'm releasing something, I'm working through something on the higher realms when it comes to relationships. So it's something that I'm working on in my in my sleep, like in the higher realms. So we are constantly working on healing certain parts of ourselves, and everything about your journey will be showing you that. So I feel that's the message that's coming through for you to see what is teaching you. But let's see what is coming through about what this means, with this woman messages that you saw. Thank you, angels. What does this? What messages are coming through for Yvonne about what this means about this app situation that she has seen? Okay, so the cards that have come out. So first of all, we've got here, this is the 10 of Wands, and this is the card of releasing burdens. So it's really powerful because I feel that's what you're being shown. This situation is happening to help you release certain burdens. And I feel this is about you. I know you were asking about Rhinus, but it's coming back to you. Burdens of fears and worries and certain things that you may have not worked through yet. Maybe jealousy, I don't know what it is. You have to be able to see that. Maybe go back to childhood. Certain things are coming up from this situation so that you can be able to release that. So that's what's really coming through when it comes to that. And obviously, he has certain things that he needs to work through as well to release certain burdens or, whatever it is. But I really feel, with him saying to you it's nothing, that it's showing you something about you. Okay, and the other card that has come out. So we've got here, this is the 9 of Wands. And, and is this the 9 of Wands? Yes, it's the 9 of Wands. And this is about not giving up. So the angels are saying to you, don't give up when it comes to your journey. Don't give up because there's been this argument. It's there to teach you something. And it's also there to teach him something, maybe to realize that he needs to change the way he interacts with certain people or whatever. He has his own lessons, but don't give up on your journey because of that. So let's see what he's wanting to say to you after this argument. Thank you, angels. What is Rhinus wanting to say to Yvonne following this argument? Okay, so he's saying to you here, ego. So maybe this is something that actually just boosts his ego as well, getting messages like that. And it's something he needs to work through. Many times I get so lost in my thoughts and fears, and I get stuck in my old ways because of my ego. So, if this is something that he's done before, acted like that, or, being in that communication as well with other women or whatever, he still gets stuck in his old ways because of his ego. So it's something that boosts his ego. Even if he says to you it's nothing, it's something that kind of boosts his ego. So he's saying to you, many times he does get lost in his own thoughts and fears, and he gets stuck in his old ways. But I am really trying to free myself from this prison of fear that my ego puts me in. So it's something that he's working on. It's something that he has to release. Like I said, there are things that he needs to work on as well himself. It's not just about you, So it's something that he needs to release, sort of getting that boost from his ego and releasing that to be able to move forward. He's also saying to you here, we got solitude that came out. Right now, I need some time to myself so I can process things, find myself, and work it all out. So he's needing some time to himself, to even think about this, why he acts, why it boosts his ego, why, all these things, to work through certain things for himself. So if he does go quiet for a while after the argument, maybe that's the message that's coming through. So know that it's happening for that reason, because this journey is all about the healing and moving forward. And signs has also come out. Many things that remind me of you are constantly happening to me and around me. It is rather magical. We are truly meant to be. Do you see the signs as well? So, he is seeing signs that are constantly guiding him to you. So I really hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, hopefully we're getting to the end, because I do have to go. It feels like he is giving up on me. Can I have messages about what I need to know about our connection? Kelly Nick. Okay, so I don't know why it feels like he's giving up on you, but let's see what's coming through. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Kelly Nick about E, from E? What's happening with, is he giving up on the connection? What messages are coming through? Okay, so he is saying to you, people around me know that I'm acting different and keeping things to myself. So, I don't know why you feel like he's giving up on you. Maybe something has happened, but he is dealing with certain things, like he's keeping things to himself. Maybe he's not opening up. He's, maybe gone quiet, and you're thinking, oh, he's giving up on me or whatever it is. But, it's not just, these people include you, because you're starting to think he's giving up on you. But I don't feel that this is just about you. He's going through certain things in his own life right now. And it's never about you, it's about him, and his own journey. And he's saying to you, people can see that he's acting different and keeping things to himself. But this is because, he's going through awakening. He's going through certain things in his own life. So it's really about him, not about you. That's the message that's really coming through. Everything leads me back to you. So he's saying to you, everything leads me back to you. This is about you and him being meant to be together. So I feel he's working things out, awakening happening. So, just let go and let things fall into place the way that they're meant to. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Curly Nick? And, the thought of Nick E giving up on her. What messages are coming through? What messages are coming through? Anything else? Nope. So let's see what's come out here. So we've got feel that has come out. And he's saying to you, I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you, and I never will. I also feel the love that you send me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So, he feels so much love for you, and he feels the love that you send him. I feel just give him some space. Don't think that it's about you, that he's giving up on you. He's dealing with certain things, because he's saying to you, I really need that love right now. So, I feel that there are certain things that he's working on and dealing with for himself. He's also saying to you, passion. I feel so much passion for you, like this endless fire that burns inside of me. I can't wait to hold you in my arms and show you just how much you mean to me. That doesn't sound like, he's giving up on you. Everything leads back to you. He has so much passion for you, and he looks forward to holding you in his arms and showing you how much you mean to him. I just feel that he needs to work through certain things right now to then be able to come forward to you. Okay, last card that came out is mission. And he's saying to you, I now understand that you and I have an important mission here together. I'm getting ready to step into my power and make things happen so we can do what we are here to do. So he knows that he needs to step up. He knows that it may be a realization that has just come up for him. You think he's giving up on you, but he's with awakening, starting to see things differently. He is sort of pulling his energy back so that he can work on, stepping into his power, finding his true self, going through awakening. And these are things that he needs to do by himself. So I feel the message for you is just let go, focus on you and your life. Don't worry about him giving up on you. Enjoy your life, be in your power as a divine feminine, because that is going to help your journey to move forward, and give it to God. It's one of those that you can worry about it, and you can think, oh, he's giving up on me, and be in your, worry, but it's not going to help your journey at all. So focus on you and keep moving forward in your power as a divine feminine. I hope that helps. Okay, so I'll take one. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go soon, because I do have to go. So I'm just checking to see where I am. So we've done Curly Nick, and so I'm gonna do Sarah and Nancy, and then I will end there. Okay, yeah. So that's exactly, yeah. And then we'll finish off. Okay. Sarah Selkirk, I think, or Sarah. Hi, Sandra. Can I please have a message for my DM? I've been feeling him a lot lately. Is he okay? Okay, let's see what's coming through from his higher self. Thank you, angels. What is Sarah's divine masculine? What's happening? What messages are coming through from Sarah's divine masculine? I feel Sarah. What's coming through from Sarah's divine masculine? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through? Is he okay? Is the question coming through here. Okay, so he first of all, he's saying to you, I couldn't stand it if you left me. The thought makes my blood run cold. So there are some fears of abandonment, of rejection that is coming through from him. So maybe you feeling him is actually, he's in a place of worry, and maybe, he's wondering, if you actually move on, or worried that you move on with someone else. He's saying to you, I couldn't stand it if you left me. The thought makes my blood run cold. So, he has some fears that you may move on, or, you may not be there when he does come back, or, whatever that is. And it's something that he's needing to work through. It could be fears of abandonment, even from childhood, or rejection from past relationships, some wounding that he needs to work through. But, he doesn't want to lose you. So I feel him coming close and you feeling his energy. It's because he's thinking about you a lot. He's thinking he doesn't want to lose you. And he's also saying to you here, I'm afraid that one day you walk away from me. So there is this fear of losing you that is really sort of gripping him. And when he's thinking about you and thinking, will she move on, or will I never see her again? That's when you feel his energy. So there are some fears that he's needing to deal with to then be able to move forward. And we also have here, because I felt you moving on. So, he's feeling that, you are most likely stepping more into your power, holding on to the journey so much, as you do as a divine feminine at the beginning, where you are in that sort of like chasing energy, and you're constantly in thinking about him and worrying, is he going to come back? That energy is sort of falling away from you. That's what I'm really getting. So, because he's feeling that you're moving on, that's why he's now getting scared that you may move on, or, you may not, you may reject him, or something like that. So, that's why you're feeling him. There's a fear of losing you that's coming through from him. That's why you are feeling him that way. So it's all about you, actually, in a positive way. We also have sleepless nights. So, he is in this, you are really picking up on his energy, feeling him around you, because he is in a place where he's in worry and anxiety and fear that he may lose you. During the day, I miss you, but I keep myself busy. Late at night, when all is quiet, I feel the pain more, regret, self-blame, anger at myself, at the world, and I'm having many sleepless nights. So he's in this place there, he's thinking about you, he's missing you, he's worried that you move on, he's worried that, he'll lose you. There's all these things that are on his mind, and he's having sleepless nights. But he's also saying to you here, numbers has also come out. I've noticed that I keep seeing numbers that seem to follow me around, such as 1111, 333, 444, and 555. I'm starting to think they are trying to tell me something. So, when he's starting to notice those numbers, that's about awakening. It's like the signs, the messages coming through for him to help him on his awakening journey. And he's also saying to you, determination. And he's saying, there are many obstacles in my way, but I will not stop fighting for our love. So he knows that this is the love that he desires. He wants to be with you. And there are many obstacles that he has to work through, healing the past, and, maybe karmic situations, whatever that may be. It may not be a relationship. It could be just his own fear, things that he needs to work through. And he's saying to you, there are many obstacles in my way, but I will not stop fighting for our love. So he won't give up on this love. He has so much love for you, and he doesn't want to lose you. And that's what you're picking up on. So I hope that helps. Okay, and then Nancy, to finish off, may I get a message from my divine, may I get a divine message for my job? and messages from N. What I need to know about our connection. So let's see messages for Nancy. Thank you, angels, about her job. What messages are coming through for Nancy about her job? Okay, first of all, replace fear with faith. So if you're wanting to get a new job, or maybe you're wanting a change in, I don't know, getting a promotion or whatever, whatever it is with this job, they're saying to replace fear with faith. So let go of any fear about whether it will happen, or all those things. Really have faith. Really be in the place of having faith in, that everything is going to work out. All is well when it comes to your journey, because your angels are with you. They are also saying to you, let go of fear, thoughts become things. So whatever fears you may be having in relation to this job situation, release that. Because when you think negative thoughts or fearful thoughts, they become things. You create that. So they're asking you, when it comes to this job situation, to release any fear. Have faith that everything will work out. And the more positive you are, if you're wanting a promotion or a new job, the more you're positive, knowing it's going to come, that really helps to bring that in as well. And they're saying to you, luck is on your side. So when it comes to this job situation, whatever it is, luck is on your side. Everything is going to fall into place. So have faith. That's the message that's really coming through for you. And then you also asked for messages from N. Okay, what I need to know about our connection. Thank you, angels. For Nancy, what messages are coming through from N in relation to their connection? Okay, and what messages are coming through from N? Thank you, angels, for Nancy. Okay, so the cards that have come out. So he's saying to you first, don't ever let me go. So, he doesn't want to lose you. He's saying to you, don't ever let me go. I know it may be taking time, but I am going to get there. So he's saying to you, don't ever let me go. And he's saying to you, I run away when all I really want to do is run into your arms and breathe you in. This is when I start to question my own behavior. So when he's sort of, walking away or not speaking to you, when really deep down, all he really wants is to run into your arms and breathe you in and hold you, then he starts to question his own behavior, to think, why am I doing this? What does this mean? What is it saying about me? So he's letting you know he's really thinking about things as well. And he's also saying, my mind is always on you because I love you. So he's thinking about you a lot because he loves you. And he's also saying to you here, I am returning to you. I am already on my way. So you may not be able to see it yet, but he's showing you that he is coming. He is returning to you. He's saying to you, don't give up on me, or, let me go. I am returning to you and I'm already on my way. So he's working his way back to you, his divine feminine. Okay, and that's that song from the Spinners coming through there as well. I'm working my way back to you. So maybe you may want to listen to that, because I feel that, that's a message coming through for you. He's also saying to you, awakening. And he's saying, the love that we share has brought major changes in my life. It is awakening me to the truth of who I really am. So because of this love, he's starting to awaken to the truth of who he really is, to really open up to, changing his life and finding his true self. And it's because of that connection that is there between the two of you. So it's helping him to move forward, to where he's truly meant to be. So he is awakening. And he's also saying, to finish off, miss you. And he's saying, I miss you, your smile, your body, and everything about you. I miss our talks, hanging out and spending time with you. I really miss you. So he is missing you. He wishes that he was with you, and he wants you to know that he's returning. He's already on his way back to you. And, because he's missing you so much. So, it's about trusting that he's going to get to you at the right time. It's about remembering as well that it's all a part of the divine plan. It's all happening in divine timing, but he is coming to you. So that's all that's coming through for you. Thank you so much, everyone, for popping in. I'm just going to see the messages to finish off. Powerful. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Rachel. Okay. Have you taken my question? Farida, I did answer your question. Quite a long answer as well, because the messages kept coming up. If you haven't checked that out, do check it out. Yvonne, thank you so much, Sandra. I do understand everything. As you said, I'm so glad that you understand that. Sending you so much love. Shreya, I'm gonna have to go. I'm afraid I wasn't well and had a fever. Oh, sending you so much love. Oh, you haven't asked the question anyway. I'll pull an angel card for you. Yeah, the full moon. There's a lot that's going on. It's all part of that releasing and moving forward. And Farida saying your reading resonates. I'm glad that it does. Sarah, thank you. Then Nancy, thank you. So let's thank you, angels. Let's get a message for Shreya, who's not be feeling well. What messages are coming through for Shreya? So this is to finish off. The angels are saying to you here, first of all, spiritual change. So I feel that everything that you're feeling, you're saying I had a fever, it's full moon, but it's also what are they called? Ascension symptoms. It's all ascension symptoms because you're going through this time of spiritual change. So, it's about just knowing that it's part of your journey. You're releasing, you are growing up spiritually, you're opening up more to your true self, you are letting go of the things that need to go. And there is a change that's happening within you when it comes to your ascension path. And these are ascension symptoms as well. So powerful cards to come through. Angels are supporting your decisions. So any decisions that you're making, they are supporting you. I feel you're being asked to be there to look after yourself, self-care, make time for you this weekend. Just really bring yourself back to you. That's the message that's coming through. And we also have here, let go of fear, thoughts become things. So don't worry about, what you're going through. I mean, if you do need to get checked out, then do get yourself checked out. But, let go of fear. There's nothing to fear. I feel it's part of you going through that spiritual change. So let go of any fear of thinking something is going wrong or anything. It's the full moon, as you said, but also as ascension symptoms. And we also have, you are a magnet. What you give out, you get back. So again, that message of staying positive and, and trusting that, the more positive you are, the more you get the things that you're desiring. So look after yourself this weekend, really be there for you and trust that the angels are with you and that all is well. So thank you so much to everyone who jumped in on the live today. And thank you for the donations, DK and Shannon. And I'll see you guys next time. Sending you all so much love. Okay, I have to...